This is Samuel Academy channel. My name is Samuel. This video is about mapping of senior schools in Kilifi North Constituency in Kilifi County. The reason for this video is to create awareness of existing schools in the constituency for the benefit of students and parents when selecting schools for grade 10. I did the mapping of the schools in the video by using GIS. GIS in full is Geographic Information Systems. Alright? It helps us to understand patterns, relationships, and geographic context. In this video, I will explore the map of the constituency, alright, and show the location of the schools. I will also explain how a wet bulb hygrometer works. This is one of the instruments in a weather station that is used to measure relative humidity. Alright, welcome. In the video, we have the map of Kilifi North constituency, and I'm going to explore the map starting from the south, going to the north, and see the schools we have there and where they are located. Alright, if I zoom in around this area, I find Bahari Girls Secondary School. Then we have Kilifi High Vision Secondary School. And around this area, near the ocean, we have Takaungu Secondary School. Now, if we move towards this end, alright, we have Kilifi High School Center, Kilifi High School Center, and also a Lavender Girls High School. Let's move to the west. In this area, we don't have anything else, so let us take a ferry and move over the waters to this area. All right. Here we have what? King Solomon High School here, and then we have Kilifi Highlights Academy. All right. Then we have Kilifi Township Secondary School, and this is Faith Mount High School. Let me zoom out to see what's remaining. Okay, we can move towards the north. This is Majaoni Secondary School, Sokoke Secondary School, the Green Olive Secondary School, Chumani Secondary School, Roka Secondary School. Let me zoom in around this area. I find Katanangala Secondary School, as well as Masangoni Academy. All right, let's move again towards this area. Okay, let us move toward this area. We have Ngala Memorial Girls Secondary School, Canon Mary Memorial Secondary School. Then we have the Kings and Queens High School, Gede Secondary School, Future Send Academy, and finally, FB Tuva Memorial Secondary School. Those are the schools in that constituency of Kilifi North. Right? Now I want to talk about this instrument that we call the wet bulb hygrometer, which is used to measure relative humidity. But I want to urge you, dear viewer, as a sign of goodwill, subscribe to Samuel Academy in order to be able to view more videos. Alright? Now, this instrument is used to measure relative humidity. It has two thermometers, the dry bulb thermometer and the wet bulb thermometer. The two thermometers are read at the same time. From the dry bulb, we get the dry bulb temperature. From the wet bulb thermometer, we get the wet bulb temperature. Now, the two thermometers are simply ordinary mercury in glass thermometers, right? But you find that at the wet bulb, we tie a muslin cloth, right? And a wick is suspended from that end into a reservoir with the distilled water. So water rises by capillarity along the wick and evaporates. That evaporation around the wet bulb causes cooling, such that the temperature you record at the wet bulb is usually lower than what you record at the dry bulb. Like in this this hygrometer, the wet bulb reading is about 18 degrees Celsius, and the dry bulb reading is about 23 degrees Celsius. So what an observer does is that he records the two temperatures at the same time after every hour, and then he finds the difference between the two. That is dry bulb minus wet bulb. That difference is called the wet bulb depression. It is what he uses along together with a slide rule to calculate humidity. Or alternatively, he can check from tables to determine the value for relative humidity. All right. So that is how a wet bulb hygrometer is used in a weather station to measure relative humidity. All right. Now, dear viewer, I want to urge you to share this video widely for the sake of other students who have no access to a weather station, so that they are able to see and to learn how these equipments work. All right. And remember to subscribe to Samuel Academy to be able to view more videos.